Hello and welcome back to Hindustan Astrology. I'm Katya, and in this video we're going to go over the March 2020 full worm moon. Now this is taking place at 25 degrees of Sidereal Leo. Now I always use the Sidereal zodiac, which is the traditional way to do Vedic astrology. And it's taking place in the nakshatra or the lunar mansion called Purva Phalguni. Now this is one of a pair of nakshatras, the Phalgunis, which are the marriage mansions. So this actually, the symbol of this nakshatra are the two front legs of a bed, representing kind of like the actual wedding of the marriage. And then also a hammock is a symbol, and also a fig tree. It's a very fertile nakshatra. And the actual meaning is the former reddish one. Now the star that goes with this is Zosma, and it is a star of creativity, but also can be, a little bit egotistic and indulgent. Now because this is associated with the wedding part of the marriage, this is called the party nakshatra. So people that have this prominent in their chart will be the life of the party, and your typical Leo sunshine that everybody loves to be around. They'll have lots of friends, be very attractive, very shiny, very friendly. They're very loyal in this part of Leo. So what's interesting though about the transits on this day is that the moon is isolated away from all of the other planets, and the moon already does not like to be isolated, but especially in Purva Phalguni it does not like to be isolated. And opposite that we have Sun in Aquarius, we have Mercury still retrograde, and we have Neptune. So because especially this nakshatra is associated with artists, and Neptune is associated with music and anything multi-dimensional, and having Mercury retrograde there, a lot of past artistic projects will come up to be resolved, and finding closure, and finishing old things from the past is going to be happening at this time. So let's take a look at the transits on the computer. Okay, so now let's take a look at the chart of the full moon for March 2020. Okay, so let's move this down here. As you can see, we have Sun over here in Aquarius and Moon in Purva Phalguni. Now, as you know, like we talked about, Moon does not like to be isolated. She needs company, and especially in this nakshatra. This is the party nakshatra. So this is where she likes to be social, and she's all alone over here. So that, right away, that just tells me that there's a yearning for sociability and the company of others at this time. Now, because it's in Leo, we're automatically going to look at the sun, and of course it's full moon, so sun's over here in Purva Bhadrapada. Now this is the part of Aquarius that is the rebel, the revolutionary. And sitting with Neptune and Mercury retrograde still, we're definitely going to have some information come out that has been withheld from us especially concerning lies and deception. And, you know, because it's just been completely dominated in the news, I'm sure that the coronavirus is going to have something to do with it because, you know, Rahu's over here at Ardra. And we've already been talking about diseases long before, you know, Rahu was in Ardra. So, and look how it's at 1111. Now, I know there's nothing in the Vedas that really talks about 1111, but definitely, you know, I think it's significant. What it means in Native American philosophy is that it's like a portal or a gateway for information to download to you. So you just have to pay attention to the messages that are coming at this time, especially because Mercury's retrograde. You may not understand it at the time, but later it may make sense. So especially look to what house is in the sign of Gemini in your chart. And that will make more sense later. Now, the ruler of Aquarius is Saturn. We see Saturn is here in Pluto, as we talked about. As Pluto has just entered into Capricorn, we're especially going to see the breakdown of and the opening up of dark secrets in the government. And as we've been talking about, you know, Rahu and Ardra also meaning disclosure of ET, this is definitely an indication of that. You know, Saturn's in his own sign. Pluto in Western astrology world, Scorpio, but that would be Mars, you know, in Vedic astrology, and, you know, Mars is still with Jupiter and K2. So, I mean, we've just got this really tight dance going on. And, you know, the idea, though, is that full moon's in Leo, it's in Purva Phalguni, so whatever you can, do something to make yourself happy. You know, put on some beautiful clothes, do your hair, do your makeup if you're a woman, you know, put your jewelry on, just like, you know, go out and be social. Force yourself to get out of the house. And I know right now everyone's saying, oh, stay home because of, you know, coronavirus. And this actually indicates that. I mean, we're wanting to be social, but we can't. And so really that's what this isolated moon is telling us right now. But I say, you know, it's best not to let fear get the best of you. And fear is Pluto, and he's sitting with Saturn, so we're definitely feeling fear. But I really feel that a lot of it is just hype, and that we really need to, you know, use our sensibilities. Of course, stay home if you can, but, you know, I feel like if we give in to our fears at this time, it's not going to help anyone. So I hope this helps you for this Leo moon 2020. And, you know, of course, if you want a reading, you can get a hold of me at my website, which is hindustanastrology.com. I have the link below in the comments. And I hope to see you soon. I'll be at the Gift of Light Expo in Columbus, Ohio next weekend. And then the weekend after that, I will be at Serpent Mound Star Knowledge Peace Summit Conference for the equinox. So, you know, let's come together. Of course, let's wash our hands, but let's come together and defeat fear. So thank you very much. Namaste.